Coming to you live from the One More Out of Here studios. We've got a very, very special edition of the One More Out of Here podcast with another special guest that we've had just here not too recently ago. Jill Belly 007 is
also known as not too long ago.
Or not too long ago. Here we go. Ding, ding. Game on, motherfucker. I don't think you signed up for this smoke.
Hi, everybody. Happy Hump Day, friends.
That's offensive, by the way. Some people don't hump. They do missionary style.
Well, I think that still counts.
It's not the same.
Here. Oh, there we go. That was a good one.
Oh, that was a good one. You did a good one the last time, too.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at that.
You're better than Carol. That's for sure. That is for
at
sure.
A lot of things.
So, yeah, here we are. Dano and Pappas. Obviously, if you listen to our last podcast, we're being two baby back bitches and not being able to do anything to get some content out. So we decided we're going to do it ourselves. Just, wanted to talk to you guys, get you into chats. And this one's going to be a little bit different in the fact that this is just kind of more fly by night, more of a chit chat session. I pulled some funny stories to get out of the humdrum of all the bullshit that's going on in the world right now. But do you want to?
How was your Snowmageddon?
Oh,
you had off work. You had a pre-planned vacation day.
Yeah,
I will say. So you
lucked
out.
Thank God.
You missed all of that smoke at the firehouse.
God. I was not having to plow any streets to get an ambulance anywhere. I was drinking copious amounts of beer with my Warthog brothers.
Good for you.
As you know, because we live together. And
that is true.
So you knew exactly where I was at. But no, had a great weekend, had some good days off. Kelly weekend, a vacation day. But yeah, we got smoked. We got smoked with some snow. But my truck does fantastic.
That's awesome.
I love it. And you drive a roller skate, so it's a little different.
I drive a little baby SUV. It's like a Mazda CX-5. Not quite an F-150, but
no, definitely not.
It's okay. I have new tires, so that's good.
Yeah, you got that going for you.
Exactly.
You had to Tokyo drift into the driveway because I refuse to shovel snow.
Yeah, I was with Zoe and Brody most of the weekend. This weekend, I did pop down to your event for just a couple hours on Saturday evening, but my mom normally watches Zoe and Brody when we have these weekend events, but her dog just had surgery, so the two dogs couldn't run and romp together. So Zoe and I were snowed in most of the weekend. But what's funny is everybody who has a teenager at home, while 14-year-olds, 90% of the time, she would actively choose to just hang out in her room, listening to her record player or on her phone, reading books, doing her homework, whatever, talking to her friends. But the second that she's snowed in and going out isn't an option, she is going so stir crazy. She's like that scene in Step Brothers where she's like, "This house is a fucking prison." She wants out so bad. She was ready to go back to school today.
Well, it works out because a teenage girl,
yep,
who wants to keep to herself until she doesn't,
right,
and then wants to come out and be chatty Cathy.
But
also, what's scary for all of you out there is the fact that you two are, I feel, pretty much synced up, which is the scariest fucking thing. So it works out to when I do get mandated for overtime or whatever, I'm like, oh, damn it, babe.
You're like, oh, shucks.
I'm like, I can smell the estrogen in the air, and I just got mandated. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, right. You signed up for it.
I know, but I can't. Sometimes I can't handle it, just like you can't handle me at times.
Guess what I did today?
What did you do?
Speaking of Will Cray, talking about weddings, I officially applied to change my name today.
Yay.
With the Social Security Administration.
Is it social or social?
Social.
Yeah, you want to fuck
what
with me.
What did I say?
You want...
I said
social.
What the hell?
The Social Security
Never said
office.
it that way in my life.
I know. Well, you want to fuck with me right off the gate. Guess what? Ding, ding, game
But
on.
who was on time? Oh, ye of little faith.
Well, I
will
wasn't
say,
sure. I wasn't sure if you were going to keep it or not.
To be fair,
if you wanted it.
punctuality is not my strong suit. What did I tell you the first couple weeks that we were talking? Like when we just started talking, before we were even like dating.
It's if being on time is a thing and you're really, really passionate about it, then I'm probably not the one for you.
Facts.
And she lives true to form.
I called it out
all day.
Right up front though. I'm very well aware. That's probably my biggest character flaw I'm like almost incapable of being on time.
Oh, John Bates should have been me.
John
Jill.
Bates. Oh,
it should have
been. Hi,
been.
John.
It should have been.
We love John.
She actually, she has told me many nights while we were cuddling.
I wonder what John Bates is doing right now.
As we were cuddling post coitus, she says it should have been John. I agree. I mean, I get it, but you live too far away and in too much of a colder climate.
And actually, John was
and you barely return text messages.
John was unable to make it to the wedding because we inadvertently chose John's birthday as our wedding date. So we are forever connected to John Bates, whom we love.
Unfortunately, you're connected to me as well. You thought you got rid of me on a legal shift? Got you, fucker.
What's that called? London Bridge?
Yeah, we're London Bridging.
Oh,
I miss you, fucker. We need to talk soon.
Yeah, we miss you guys.
We need to talk soon. But
to twist the knife. I did not dump you.
No, he's saying I dumped him. No, no, sir. No, sir. We'll have that conversation off the air.
Fight it out in the chats.
I pulled this story up before we get into the special announcement and fun news. Just we'll try to keep them hanging on as long as we can.
Titillating. How titillating.
And we'll see. I'll start watching.
Do you like my before you get to
Jesus Christ? This feels like we're just upstairs watching TV.
Listen,
like, hey, hold on a second.
Do you guys see my little? Do you see my koozie? It looks like a little Hawaiian shirt, and I'm drinking a Mai Tai. I'm like manifesting warmer weather. I wish I was on a beach.
You are doing the Lord's work right there.
Where would you like to go to escape the cold?
God,
if you could go anywhere.
This honestly feels like I'm on with Dan Carroll right now.
This is marriage.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know.
Where would you go if you could go anywhere on a plane right now? The flights weren't canceled, and you could go anywhere to like anywhere warm to get out of the
Is
snow.
Money an object?
No.
I would go to Key West.
Oh my God, I was gonna say Key West.
Oh my God, we're married.
Oh my God, it's like we're meant to be together.
Fucking gay. So gay.
My first, honestly,
if money was an object, then we were going to an all-inclusive, like probably Mexico or Dominican Republic. But if money's no object, then Key West.
Yeah, Key West is on the bucket list. I've never been. I know that's one of your favorite places. You've been multiple times, but before Key West, I would have said Hawaii, but I have already been there once. It was awesome. I want to go back again for sure, but I've never been to Key West, so I would like to go try it. I love steel drum music, and I could use my koozie.
You are ridiculous.
Okay, speaking of rings, speaking of wedding rings.
All right, Dan Carroll. When I saw this, it was going to be funny with a special announcement for the title, From Lost Diamonds to Flying Nightmares of Florida Man Chaos. But I was waiting to get a text like, oh my God, she lost her fucking diamond or whatever.
Oh,
just ironically, and it was just by happenstance.
That would have been bad. Thankfully, it's insured. I did that right away.
But no, I saw this and I was like, oh, this is like perseverance. So a New York woman dug for 3 weeks to find her own engagement ring diamond. So what would you do to find your perfect engagement ring? Was it Michelle Fox, a 31-year-old strategy consultant from New York City. It meant camping out for 3 weeks at Crater of Diamonds State Park in Murfreesboro, Arkansas, with a shovel and a mission to dig up her own diamond. Fox said she began dreaming of finding her own ethically sourced gem about 2 years ago. So the way I read this first time was that she lost it. She lost it.
Yeah, I thought she was like digging through the dump or something to find it.
And it's great.
Where is that diamond park where you can just go digging?
Arkansas.
Oh hell, let's go.
But like
road trip.
That's why I like this. That's why I like this. This headline. It was perfect because I was like, oh, this bitch fucking
gotcha.
was just sitting there. But then I
kinda
read it. I
looks-
thought it was cool.
It kind of looks like brown though. It doesn't look
I
very
haven't even
like
scrolled
shiny.
all the way down yet. Hold
Well,
on.
I'm looking at the picture on the screen. That looks kind of
Well,
dingy.
you keep interrupting, so I can't get through the rest of the
I'm
article.
Sorry.
Here we go. Fox said she began dreaming of finding her own ethically sourced gem about 2 years ago. We're not getting engaged until I do that, she recalled, telling her boyfriend Trevor Baloo. They come from the ground. What is stopping us from getting one ourselves?
Nothing. Good for her.
You know what I would tell her is, you're stopping us from doing this because I'm not hanging out here for 3 weeks just digging in the soil.
I wouldn't camp for 3 days, much less 3 weeks.
Yeah, well, that's a fact. Stupid article. After researching, she discovered that only active public diamond mine in the world wasn't overseas, but just a short flight and drive away. Fox headed south after finishing grad school, staying in a tent and digging daily from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. All right, so
I mean, she got a big one though. It's a good size.
you are you're out because you wouldn't be at work at 8 a.m. to
False.
start the job,
Correct.
and you wouldn't go till 4 to finish the job.
I mean, I go till 4. I just don't
Taking
start at
only
8.
1 day off, Jill.
Oh no, I wouldn't sleep in a tent. I mean, come on. My idea of camping is a 2-star hotel with a wooded view. That's what camping is to me.
The summer heat was brutal, and she admits she was physically unprepared.
Yeah, I guess.
There were days where I wouldn't shower for several days. That's amazing. Can you imagine that stank? By the time I got out, I was so tired and hurt, I couldn't muster the energy to spend 10 minutes undressing and taking a shower. Wow.
That sounds terrible.
That smells like...
I mean, it's no wonder diamonds are so expensive. They're that hard to find, get to.
She says her shovel was even stolen at one point, forcing her to walk 3 hours round trip to the nearest hardware store.
What?
On July 29, Fox's final day, she went out in the field one last time. She noticed a glimmer by her foot.
Oh, right at the surface.
I thought it was dew, she said. I pawed at it with my hiking boot, and it didn't move. Turned out to be a 2.3 carat diamond.
Holy shit.
The third largest discovered at the park that year.
Good for her.
Sorry.
It still looks a little brown though.
Sorry. I didn't do good work.
The color, oh no, you did great. I feel like the color and clarity of the one she found is not
Are you calling it
top
sus?
rated. It's
Calling
a
it
little
sus,
sus.
as the kids say.
It looks like an amber, like amethyst. or
Crater of
something.
Diamond State Park averages 1 to 2 diamond finds per day. Most are small. Only about a dozen exceed 1 carat annually. Fox hasn't had her diamond appraised and doesn't plan to. For her, the value lies in what the stone represents. And I'm paraphrasing and speaking for her words that she didn't say. It was hard work, determination, a lot of stank, and some Fumunda. Fumunda cheese.
Ew. That's gross.
Because she probably didn't pack wet wipes. It's fucking gross. But no, when I saw that story, though, I was intrigued, and I was like, oh, you got me. But now I like it even more.
That's impressive. I mean, she put in some hard work and determination.
No, she put the fucking work in, that's for sure. And then how about her, well, she finds her own diamond, and her poor boyfriend's like, and I'm smelling
He's
you,
like,
and now you want me
smell
to take that,
atrocious.
and then you want me to give it to you.
Yep.
And you smell like a rotten dog right now.
She probably smelled like a camel.
Or
I would think.
Or a Bourbon Street hooker. That's where I would go.
Or a Bourbon Street hooker riding a camel.
There you go. Boom. Nailed it. See, look at that. Put it all together because none of it is fucking good.
No.
Not one bit of it.
No. That's a whole lot of stank in a small space.
I love you, but I'm not spending 3 days digging for a diamond.
No. Me neither. She spent 3 weeks.
Or whatever it was.
3 weeks. That was crazy. That's nuts.
Like you said, it's too far from a target. You won't be anywhere near it.
Nope. Never again. Never farther than 15 minutes. We're watching Yellowstone, and I'm like, oh, it's so beautiful. If there was only a target like right over that ridge, just out of sight.
And I didn't have to ride that horse. I have to drive a car.
Well, Beth drives a car.
I know.
Beth drives a car really fast.
Beth drives a car, but you're not Beth. You're Jill.
That's true. But if I lived on Yellowstone, I'd drive like Beth.
Got it.
I'd be Tokyo drifting all over that bitch.
Did you find any of your stories that you were saying you were going to find or no?
No, I thought we were just going to like talk and banter and shit. This is like, I
okay.
wasn't.
All right, cool. I thought you were finding if I'm the asshole.
Ooh, yeah, I could.
That's
find one of those.
what you. Jesus
I love
Christ!
those.
This is just like being on a fucking show with Dan Carroll and Pappas.
Oh,
You're Dan Carroll and Pappas right now. All
put together.
it's big.
So
It's big shoes to fill. You can ask
one-
anybody that listens or watches.
one of my guilty pleasures, that's the word I was looking for,
Falk's here for it though.
is reading Am I the Asshole stories. I love it. It's amazing. So I like to read them and I like to decide who I think the asshole is.
I think it's
And then I read the comments and see if I'm like aligned with what most people think. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Am I overreacting for suspecting my
Yes.
wife after she got a shady 1 a.m. call from a guy friend right after a late night cycling trip? I think bicycling.
That was going to ask. I was going to ask for clarification.
All right, here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
My wife, mid-30s, and I have been married for years, but we're going through a rocky patch right now. Lots of arguments, feeling distant, that kind of thing. Last night, she went out cycling for about 2 hours, which is unusual because it was already dark out. That's hella dangerous, by the way. Cycling at night.
Yeah.
It's like if you want to get killed, that's one of the top ways to do it. Anyway, she comes home, barely says anything, and jumps straight into the shower. A little while after she got in there, not literally right as she started, her phone rings at 1 a.m. from some guy she claims is an old friend from university. I only knew.
Oh, they're English. They're English.
Yeah, university. Yeah. I only
From
knew.
university.
I know. I like to try to guess where they live too. I only knew because her iPad, or they could be in Canada. Canada, they say university too.
Well, it would be finished. It would be finalized with an A.
A. I only knew because her iPad synced to her phone started ringing in the other room, and the call got picked up almost instantly on her end, like she was expecting it or something. When I asked about it later, she said who it was and that he was just calling her to let him know he was visiting soon with his son. But she's never mentioned this guy before, and she didn't say anything about planning to meet up with anyone. Given our rough spot and the weird timing, this feels super sus to me, suspicious. Am I overreacting, or is this a red flag?
As the kids say, sus.
As the kids say. Yeah. Am I overreacting, or is this a red flag? What do you think?
Well, I definitely think it's a red flag, personally.
Oh, for sure. She's cheating.
Yeah. Will Cray thinks she's cheating.
She was riding something that night. It was not a bicycle, my friend.
It was called it was called a Huffy. It's probably somebody out of Shapers. That's the Huffy she was fucking riding.
She's going riding after dark, which is not her normal safety pattern, and then coming
in a rough
home,
patch. In a rough patch.
Then coming home and jumping right in the shower and then grabbing a phone. Who calls somebody at 1 a.m. to let them know, like, hey, friend, I'm going to come visit my son soon. I know it's 1 a.m. your time, but I thought this was a super appropriate time to call and wake you up and your spouse.
Just wanted to see how her day was.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Falk said, my friends know if they call me at 1 a.m., it better be a goddamn emergency in caps.
It's true. That is true.
It's facts.
Yeah. Do you guys put your phone on actual do not disturb overnight, or just?
I don't.
No.
Mine's always on vibrate. So
yeah.
If it's important, like if I'm expecting something, it'll be close to me.
Yeah.
And then other than that, like if you and I are watching TV, and it's on the couch or on the end table.
You can hear it buzzing.
And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll get back to you or whatever. But
yeah. True.
1 a.m. biking trip on a rocky patch, or a rocky spin.
So
we'll call it a spin.
Rocky spin.
Since they're riding bicycles.
I like it. I see what you did there.
Yeah, I think she's a floozy harlot, and
Ooh, I like it.
I've got no use for her.
Yeah, I concur.
Do they give you an answer?
I think she's cheating. Sometimes. Let me see.
This is your jam right here.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes they give you an update, and sometimes I think this one actually does have an update.
Fucking fuck. Her seat was a dick.
She had a banana. She had a banana seat.
Yeah, she got something.
But it was unlike most banana seats. Okay. Comments. You've been married for years and she's never mentioned a guy friend who's on the cool to call at 1 a.m. for non-emergencies list. Nah, I'd be a lot more than suspicious. Someone else said, short thing, if the sync to the iPad will be disabled, might happen today or tomorrow, most certainly today. Someone else, that's when I found out my wife was cheating. Sync to the iPad disappeared and there was now a new password on her phone. Back then, I found out by going through phone records. Good luck, my dude. Someone else said,
peace be with you.
Peace be with you and also with you. Who calls at 1 a.m. for anything? You are underreacting. The poster said, that's what I think. She says it's cultural and friends from Taiwan always communicate like this. Okay, I will say, if the person was calling from Taiwan, they were like, let's say she is in the UK or Canada, the person could have like not done the math right on like the time zones and like what time. So maybe if they thought it was like 10 p.m. or 11 p.m., which would be like a little late, but not 1 p.m. Although a quick pick up your phone and look at like the map for time zones will fix that, but neither here nor there.
But typically, I'm going to say, I can't say typically because I really don't. I don't know. It's just in my mind typically. If you live overseas and you're calling the States, you know what time it is.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, I know like people that are in the service that are overseas, but I don't call them. Like,
right.
They'll call me when they have time because I know they're fucking busy doing fucking military shit.
Yeah.
But if you're in Thailand and you're calling the States, if this fucking, maybe it's Thailand versus Taiwan, this lady boy was calling.
Oh my God.
You know what time it is. You know what time it is, who you're calling.
Yeah. This one says, it's a huge red flag. Are you sure she was cycling? Sounds like she just cycled over to this guy's house, had a rendezvous, and then cycled back, jumping in the shower immediately to wash off the evidence. He probably called her to make sure she got home safely.
Well, at least he's a gentleman.
I mean, what a dick.
Hey,
you're going to have her bike to your house, and then you're just like, bye, bitch. Good luck biking back. You don't even strap that bike to the back of your truck and like drive her home.
Yeah. Make sure you wash that stank off before you get in bed.
Good Lord. So anyway, unfortunately, this one does not have an update. So we don't know yet if she was cheating, but
I know.
I say all signs point to yes.
All signs.
That's what I think. But anyway, I that's my guilty pleasure when we're watching TV or something in the evenings, or I'm just, if you're gone at the firehouse, I'll sit there and I'll read.
Oh, I know.
20
you sit
stories.
there, fucking, you get flames coming off your fingers scrolling.
Oh, I love it. I love the tea. I love seeing what's going on.
And I'll be like, what are you doing?
Everybody else.
What are you doing? I'm looking at Am I the Asshole? Well, you're scrolling. Yes, you are. Look at you.
I love them.
I love them.
They're so good. Some of them, I was listening to a lady like read and react to one yesterday while Zoe was on her snow day, and Zoe was listening to it too. And we're like, oh, this one's messy. This is real messy. It was funny. Start them young. Start them on Am I the Asshole young.
Well, yeah. I mean, it gives you gives them a good sense of,
yeah,
what should you look out for?
Yeah.
What's good? What's bad?
Yeah. What's socially acceptable?
But I mean, yeah, we're dealing with a 14-year-old that is going on 45.
Also true.
And everything is changing. So it doesn't matter whether it's now or 6 months from now, it's going to be completely different.
Yeah.
Everything's changing. The whole social dynamic is changing.
That's true. Speaking of warm getaways in Florida, what did you have with your Florida man?
Ooh, where's it at? Oh yeah, this guy. This one's just stupid, but I thought it was funny anyway. The most ridiculous shit. It's actually something I would probably do, to be honest with you. That's why I grabbed it. Stupid. Florida man accused of throwing ketchup packet at a man at St. Pete bus station. Now, we have friends that frequent St. Pete quite often. A Florida man was arrested Monday after police say he threw an open ketchup packet at a man while at a bus station, according to St. Petersburg Police Department.
Oh, that's rude. Wasn't even close.
The backstory, the affidavit says Austin Simmons, 28, appeared to be passed out at a bus terminal located at 3180 Central Avenue when a man checked to see if he was okay. Seems innocent enough so far.
Yeah, that's neighborly. That's so sweet.
Oh, and he looks like a upstanding young man. Police say Simmons woke up furious and walked toward the man, hurling an open ketchup packet at him.
Do you think it was already open, or do you think he opened it on the way? Like, fuck you, zing.
It's like him like pulling out a switchblade. The man was left with ketchup stains on his jacket, and the affidavit says the packet was leaking onto the ground. St. Petersburg Police Department says Simmons told officers he was only trying to give the man a ketchup packet and denied hitting him with it. Here, in case you need an extra packet.
I was trying to give him a ketchup packet at 30 miles an hour.
For your bus trip. Simmons is facing a felony battery charge.
What a stupid way to catch a battery charge.
That's the funniest part about it to me is a felony battery for throwing an open ketchup packet. He's being held without bond.
People get lesser charges for like stabbing someone.
Who's that guy? Oh, it's switched over. That guy.
You know what it reminds me of? Did you ever see the movie Tammy with Melissa McCarthy?
Oh, yeah.
Where she starts out and she's like that fast food worker and her husband plays her manager at the fast food restaurant, and she's like chucking ketchup packets at him while he's in his office after he fired her.
Oh, like, fuck. Are those white trash ninja stars?
Oh, I like that.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I might actually use that. I'm going to steal that, but I will give you all the references, I promise.
That's a good one.
I was trying to remember when I read that. So you met my buddy Nelson at the wedding, and we did a bunch of dumb shit growing up together. He had a tendency, like, whenever after school, we'd go and grab McDonald's or Wendy's or whatever. He had a tendency, like, he would just grab all the ketchups, and like he always wore cargo shorts, and like he'd throw them in his cargo pockets.
Oh God!
And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you're not poor.
Who can eat that much ketchup?
I know what your dad does for a living. Like, you have ketchup in the house. He's like, don't worry about it. I'm like, well, I'm kind of driving you. I'm a little bit worried about it. Well, I ended up getting hit. My truck got hit. And the way, like, he hit, all these ketchup packets busted his fucking cargo pocket and fucking blew up over the fucking door and the window.
Did it look like blood everywhere?
It looked like somebody got murdered in that fucking truck. And it was like just a little like fender bender, like just enough, but it jostled him. But it was enough to bust the packets.
Oh, damn.
And I'm like, you motherfucker.
That's
I was like, next time, put them in your left pocket, not your right, because I always drove. So he's always riding shotgun. It was Maverick and Goose.
That's hilarious.
But like, he just hit the door and they all just went, psh. And I'm like, you fucking idiot. What are you doing?
Is that the biggest mess you ever had to clean up? Like in a vehicle?
Fuck no.
No?
Fuck no.
That's it.
I mean,
Does it throw up?
Do you really want to hear the story?
I mean, if it's throw up, then no.
Well, you're going to hear that.
Okay.
But it's my ex-wife, but fucking hilarious. Hammered drunk. Rolling into the house. She's like, oh, I don't feel so good. I'm like, we're almost there. Don't worry about it. We're almost there. Put the window down. I'll put it down for you. Fucking senior 10 thumbs can't figure out a button. And all of a sudden it was like,
oh God.
All over the windshield.
Oh no.
All down the vents.
Oh, down.
In the vents. It was in the green.
How do you get that out?
Oh, you don't.
Oh my God.
You know, you just got to kind of let it bake.
Oh, sick. That's disgusting.
And meanwhile, I'm like, God.
Oh,
I can't do it. Can't. I'm getting out of this truck, threw it in the park, fucking got out and just I heaved on my own.
My dad loved himself a wedding, and
I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
My mom was driving us all home from a family wedding one time, and he wasn't feeling great. It was at my grandma's farm, which was at like the top of a very windy hill. So just going down the hill to like get back to the highway was too much motion for him.
Too much motion in the
And
ocean.
he started feeling sick, and he thought he had his finger on the door or on the window to put the window. He thought he was putting the window down. He was just holding like the door lock button. So then he goes.
It's only gonna lock
he was
once.
in the passenger.
Carrie.
My mom's driving. He's in the passenger seat. He goes to throw up out of the window, and he's like, wham, just like nailed his head and then barfed all down the inside of the door.
Oh God. Yeah, you ain't getting that out either.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, no one, thankfully, knock on wood, no one's ever gotten sick in my car. The worst mess I ever had, actually, I was
If
going
somebody
to meet
puked
Dana.
in that truck out there now,
You'd kill him.
I would literally be going to prison. Literally
Yeah.
to prison.
No, the worst mess I ever had in my vehicle, I was going to meet Dana, and I had a little crock pot of meatballs, and the lid did not like attach to it. I took a corner like a little too
Tokyo drifted because you love fucking Fast and Furious.
And my car smelled like a meatball sub for a month after that. And I kept shampooing it, and it like still smelled like meatballs.
I'd take that all day long versus throwing up chicken wings and fucking Blue Moon.
That's disgusting.
Blue Moon's like
gross.
dirty sock water anyway, so it's already bad.
Blue Moon beer.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
With the orange peels.
Ugh, gross. I found this other one. Let's see. Pull her up. I hate how StreamYard changes everything. Podcast, so anybody that listens regularly, you're used to it.
That's true.
Muffled cries alert jet passengers to worker trapped in a cargo hold. So we just traveled. We traveled internationally.
Yep.
Went to Mexico. Can you imagine? Let me get this fucking nerd off here. Passengers on an Air Canada A jet. We're not just hearing.
Is it Air Canada A, like EH question mark?
AYE question mark.
Oh.
A. It's actually Air Canada Rouge.
Oh.
I just put the A. Anytime it's Canada, it's A.
Oh, I thought.
Just cause.
I thought it was literally called A, and I was like, well, that's kind of.
See,
that's kind of stereotypical.
This is why I love you. They were not just hearing things recently when they reported muffled yells and banging from somewhere inside the plane. Turns out a baggage handler became trapped inside the cargo hold shortly before takeoff and was screaming to be rescued.
Oh my God.
The potentially dangerous incident happened December 13th. It was taxiing to the runway at Toronto Pearson International Airport, moments away from departing to Moncton, New Brunswick.
Oh my God.
Stephanie Cure of Moncton said fellow passengers alerted her to the muffled noise, which sounded like someone, in quotes, like someone yelling for help. I don't know how, like someone yelling for help. No, you're either yelling for help or you're not.
Yeah.
I mean, you could.
I'd be like, I hear someone yelling for help.
Help.
Sounds like it's coming from below.
You doing this? Multiple words. Sounds like help.
Yeah.
Flight attendants ran down the cabin aisle to the Airbus 321A, which came to a halt before reaching the runway. Witnesses said the pilot soon made an announcement that the airport employee was trapped in the belly of the plane.
Oh my God.
So here's my thought process on that. That guy is either A, very new.
Yeah.
Or the biggest asshole on that crew. You're either a new guy and you fucked up, you just didn't realize the procedures, or you piss somebody off. You've been there a while, you piss somebody off, and they're like, hey, watch this. Dunk, dunk.
Yeah, but that's very dangerous. Like that's not pressurized, and it gets like freezing at those altitudes. Like people have died. But like stowaways and stuff who've tried to intentionally sneak into baggage areas like for a free trip, they've found their like frozen dead bodies.
Well, you know what, and
I
beg to differ because Arnold Schwarzenegger in the movie Commando.
Because
he got down below and was able to hang on the landing gear and flip off into the grass and then go save his daughter. So,
well, Arnold Schwarzenegger is a champion among men.
I'm just telling you.
And all movies are lifelike and completely realistic.
He's the fucking Commando.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah. You better respect it.
That's the most extreme version of Clark Griswold getting like stuck in the attic, like ever. Remember when he was like banging on the attic ladder, and they're just like going to lunch? Gotta take my back pill.
And then he bust open the fucking attic vent.
I love that scene.
Let's see.
That's super fun.
Let me catch up on chats here real quick. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, can you imagine we take off on the honeymoon and all of a sudden we hear like a I'm like, Jill, did you hear that?
I wonder if there's is there really, because I've seen, I can't remember what movie it was, but I've seen like movies where there's like almost like a trap door like in the floor to get to the underbelly of the plane.
Oh, what was the one movie?
Almost like Speed. Remember when he like climbed under the bus and was trying to dismantle?
He slid out. He slid out on the actual floor paneling.
That's Speed is one of my all-time faves. I love that movie.
Yeah, Speed, Fast and Furious.
Yeah. I'm an adrenaline junkie from
you remember the movie SWAT with Colin Farrell?
Oh, that was a good one too.
And they came up through the floor.
Yeah.
Did that shit, and then there's another one. There's one with Kurt Russell, and it'll come to me as soon as we sign off. It'll come to me. I'll be pissed. I'll put it on Instagram.
What's it about?
He's like he's traveling to go meet the president or whatever. He's on like a flight with diplomats, and it gets hijacked. John Leguizamo's in it. And they fly a plane underneath this plane, and they're able to like throw like what looks like a suction cup and be able to climb up through to get into the plane. And it's like, I mean, it's super fake as shit, but it's one of those like,
Can they really do
when it's on Sunday afternoon, I'm like, ooh, yeah, I'll watch that.
Is it possible really to do the thing like in Top Gun where he inverted and then lowered himself down and flipped off the Russian pilot?
Yeah,
is that a real thing?
It's possible. That's so cool.
I love Top Gun and Maverick. That's a good one too.
That was actually
a very legit sequel.
It was actually better than I thought it would be.
Yeah. I love Miles Teller in that too. He did great.
I hear they're going to continue that.
The Top Gun franchise?
I heard.
I mean, well, Tom Cruise, if they're not doing any more Mission Impossibles, then his dance card is free.
Keep talking for a
He does most of his own stunts too, or all his own stunts.
Yeah, and the guy's like fucking.
He's like 5'5".
5.
He's like a hobbit.
He's just a little taller than you.
He's a tiny wee man.
But he's like what, like 61?
Yeah, he's not young. He looks
Something
great
like
too. I mean, Scientology seems creepy as fuck, but like it's working for Tom Cruise. I'm not about to join.
Well, I mean,
I'm not about to join up.
When you look like this, I mean, everything.
I mean,
good.
Think of how much time he has spent like at high speeds. The wind has just permanently blown his face back.
And how much money he donated to Scientology, which he bought his soul.
Oh yeah,
he bought his soul for eternity.
He gets all the free stuff. I bet he doesn't even have to pay anymore. David Miscavige just like parades him around like his little pet monkey. Allegedly.
As he's walking around passing out fucking...
we end up on some Scientology
The
list.
book Dianetics.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure you read Dianetics.
That L. Ron Hubbard guy was a fucking quack.
Well, he was on to something.
He's a wackadoo.
He was on to something there for a while.
Well, his writings got rejected from like every psychology journal and legitimate publication. So then he's like, fuck psychology. It's all worthless. And then he wrote Dianetics and like wrote off all medicine forever.
Fox said, dude, the Scientology, or however you spell it, it's a huge ass church in LA. Do you go there? I know the answer to this question. It's just funny.
Where was I? I was in Clearwater one time and I didn't even realize I saw that I was like by a church, but I wasn't paying attention. And I was stopped at a red light. And then all of a sudden the church let out and like, my car was swarmed. I mean, they were just like crossing the street, but like jaywalking, but they were all wearing white button down shirts tucked into like very unattractive black pants and black flats.
Very unattractive.
But I was like, oh my God.
These men or women?
Both. It was
they were
like
all wearing pants?
They were all
Oh,
men
no.
and women, all wearing crisp white button-down shirts tucked into black pants with black shoes. And I was like, what the fuck is this cult?
Oh, they're
And then
getting
I
ready
looked
to go
over.
to work.
I looked over and I was like, oh, Church of Scientology. That makes sense.
They're getting ready to go to work.
That makes sense.
They're getting ready to go steal souls.
Yeah. It's stealing something.
I don't quite understand it. I mean, I watched was it Leah
Remini?
I say Remini, but you say Remini. I've never known how to pronounce
Tomato.
it. I loved her in King of Queens, but I watched her special.
Like Scientology in the Aftermath, that was good.
And it's fucked up. I mean, kudos to who's doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not judging. To me, it's just fucked up in the fact that how they keep you and then they guilt you when you want to leave. They let you leave, but then they guilt the shit out of you, but then they'll harass the fuck out of you too. At least in that documentary, or I guess that's a documentary, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a docu-series. Yeah.
I mean, it's and for the people that are able to get out, they obviously have nothing good to say about it, but some people love it, I guess.
R.I.P. to Mike Rinder. He just passed away this last year.
Mike Rinder.
He was the one who did that show with Leah Remini.
Oh shit! I don't even realize.
The older guy.
Yeah.
He got cancer and he passed away sadly this year.
I did not realize that. Well, I didn't even know his name. I just knew his face. So I started watching, and you've kind of been watching and kind of rambling on here for a minute, but it's an older series, and I guess it was on AMC the way I remember it upstairs. But the show Turn, Washington Spies. If you guys have not checked that out, and if you're a little bit of a history nerd like I am, it is really good. And it's not completely historically factual, but a lot of it is. But I was off all last week, and she'd be sleeping on the couch, and I'm like, Brody, you want to watch another episode? And you look at me, I'm like, all right, he looked. Yep. All right, we got another one in.
Or I would go to bed. I'd just give up and go to bed, and you two would be up until like 4, 5, 6 a.m.
Dude, when I grab a fucking series, I have to keep going. I have to power through.
You're out of control.
I only got a series and a half left.
Yeah.
I might finish that tonight. It'll be done. Me and Brody will be done, and I can give you a full report.
It is good. I have to say, if you haven't seen it and you want to watch it, it's one of those. It's very, very good, but you do have to like kind of pay close attention.
There's a lot of characters.
There's a lot of characters, obviously. And the Jaden's like tragedies they all have the same names. Like there's like 6 Thomases. It's a little hard to follow.
Oh, Sir William, such and such of such and such.
They have like 6 names for 6 boy names and 6 girl names that everybody's named that. So you gotta really pay attention to who they're talking about. But it is a very good show.
Like I said, I'm a history geek, and I didn't realize how old it was. I mean, I remember like seeing previews for it, but I'm like, I'll get to it. Well,
I'd never even heard of it till you started watching.
That shit was like fucking like 8 years old or something.
It was good though. Also highly recommend 11/22/63.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
With James Franco. It's about like time travel and the assassination of JFK, and that one's very good.
Surprisingly good. And again, I thought
what's that one on?
That's on Netflix. That's on Netflix. I thought it was a documentary, and like I'm infatuated with Lincoln's assassination and JFK's assassination. I thought it was a documentary, and then all of a sudden I was like, what the fuck is this? But once it had me, it was good.
It's gripping. It's very suspenseful.
I thought I had another article here, but I don't.
Well, that's all right. How long have we been going? Do you want to give our announcement?
44. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, Marine's Blood just came in.
Oh, hey, Marine's Blood.
What's up, buddy?
Happy Wednesday.
You missed all the fun so far.
We're just
rambling on a Wednesday.
We're just doing Netflix movie reviews.
We're Netflix and chilling, or you guys are.
They're YouTube and chilling.
I'm drinking Miller Lite and
Netflix
chilling.
And chill after this.
So there is. We are toying with the idea of having a different podcast One More and I'm Out of Here will still be around, but Jill and I are potentially toying around with doing a podcast under the One More and I'm Out of Here network. I guess we'll be able to call it a network once we have another show under it.
True.
But when we decided on the name of Kefir Than Therapy instead of Cheaper Than Therapy. And so each show will be a lot more prepared than what this is. Yeah, we were just kind of fly by night, this afternoon. We're like, yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. See what happens. Just came up with a couple stories, but we've been toying with the idea. And so we're working on kind of coming up with some fun branding and whatnot. But we're going to have, I think it'll work out well, is it's going to be somewhat regular on a Wednesday
nights,
because it's hard for One More with 3 hosts in my work schedule to do a regular one. So yeah, we're obviously, you guys know, we're all over the board. It could be a Monday, it could be a Thursday and whatever, but we have been toying about it. And
because Wednesday is your Kelly day, so you're always off work on Wednesdays, no matter what.
And then I've got a conflict the first Wednesday of the month, but with us having the equipment here in the house,
we can just do a later one.
It's very easy.
Yeah.
So we're planning on that. Jill's working on some branding right now, and we're going to come up with like a good game plan and like a good how the show's going to go, and just kind of have a plan. And obviously, just like anything else that I do, that plan will get fucking derailed. But
it's just going to be, it's going to be different from One More in that it's not really going to be political. It's just going to be like, funny stories that are in the news, or
oh no, you fuckers are going to watch us argue
relationship shit, or reading Am I the Assholes and deciding who we think the asshole is, whatever.
And even if we're in a fight, we're still going to do it, and then we're going to have you guys vote. I'm going to put polls up.
You get to mediate the fight live in the chat,
and you get to vote on who's right. And it's going to be amazing.
It's going to be wonderful. But no, if anyone has a question or wants some relationship advice that we're completely unqualified to give, you can email kefirthantherapy@gmail.com, which is an email address I created right as we were starting this show.
Yeah, but Beth and Greg go on Wednesday, so we'll make sure. Yeah, make sure we don't interfere with that.
Yeah. But yeah, we are not licensed or qualified in any way to give advice on anything, but I feel like we still give pretty good advice. We're like when Buddy the Elf is with his like drunken convict friend, and they're like passed out in the mail bins, and he's like, I got really good ideas. Buddy's like, yeah, you're full of good ideas. That's us.
I can't remember Will Cray Central Time. What time does Beth and Greg go? I can never remember just because we're Eastern. I get all fucked up. It's an hour difference. I can't remember what time they go. But I mean, like I said, we're still toying with the planning and getting all that stuff together.
We'll finalize it.
But with it being right.
Oh yeah, we could do a call-in show.
Oh yeah, definitely. I got
Britt suggests call-in show. We got the cord there.
I've got cord. We'll travel.
Actually, we'll stay here, but you can travel to our headsets
right.
via that cord.
Yeah, so they're 8 Central. So that'll be good because that's 9 Eastern.
Okay. Yeah.
There is.
Thank you, Will.
Thank you, brother.
You also did great on the One More episode the other day. Everyone check that one out. Will Cray is a local celebrity, and we're huge fans of his.
He is actually
friend of the show,
right in the chair that Jill's been sitting.
True.
We got pictures to prove it.
We went out to eat, had a lovely time.
Lovely dinner.
He brought us beers from Minnesota. It's great.
But no, I got a ton of compliments on that show, just kind of putting a little bit of perspective. And obviously the people that are in the chats, but then people that listen local who don't like somebody that his name begins with C in our chats on One More. They were like, Will Cray just fucking blew that guy out of the water. He's awesome. We love him. Yeah. So
did you see what Marine's Blood just said?
What do you say?
So his brother or brother-in-law works. Brother is supervisor for airline, He said the bag room and the transfer guys show up with most of, but not all the bags. So there's some times where the pit guy is just sitting in there waiting for the last bags to be loaded. But in a physical job like that, people are liable to fall asleep, given any downtime. And if the last bags never come, the ramp crew will just close up and push out the plane.
That
I feel like give a little holler, like
that sounds
Marco.
That sounds like a lack of accountability.
Hello. Yeah, you gotta.
It's definitely a lack of
I feel
accountability.
like you should do a little look-see where you just shut somebody in the cargo
It's
hold.
almost like being a quarterback on a football team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I got 11. All right, let's go. Let's run the play. Like shit. Where's
True.
Bob?
True.
Fuck, we lost Bob.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It's funny.
And I don't disagree. He said it's surprisingly easy to do.
Or teachers
fall
on field
asleep
trips.
or miss somebody. I get it.
Yeah, teachers on field trips. Missing children.
Yep, that's a thing.
That happens too. So
that definitely did happen. There's also another announcement. Not that I'm excited for what we're figuring out. She's coming up. She's got her team of people coming up with like I said, the branding and what it's going to look like.
people who are way better than me at all of
and
that.
me. I'm barely getting a hold of this 4 years in. But then also James McGee and Candace and I are also we're gonna be doing off of one more, and I'm out of here. We're gonna be doing another podcast. So we'll be podcasting fools up in this bitch. All kinds of shit happening. It's fun.
We had to start a podcast together so I could see you. I'm joking.
Oh yeah, you're adorable.
I'm joking.
You're adorable. So with that, hold on a second.
Hi, everyone. Dan Carroll here. Time to tell you about a great new sponsor for the One More and I'm Out of Here podcast. It's Murphy Engraving. Murphy Engraving is the place to go for your business, industrial, and personal engraving needs. Take a look at the Murphy Engraving page on Facebook, and you're going to see all kinds of unique items that really seem to take on a life of their own because they've been customized with an image, a name, or a logo, and all of it just really beautifully done. The acrylic sports awards that light up are especially creative and very cool. The customized bottles of bourbon, those are my personal favorite. And wait till you see what they can do with items that are made out of wood. The next time you want to recognize someone special or you're looking for that one-of-a-kind gift, you'll be glad you checked out Murphy Engraving. And a bonus, you're supporting a local family-owned business run by brothers Brian and Kevin, who is a lifetime firefighter and Air Force vet. At Murphy Engraving, they turn the ordinary into the extraordinary, and at Murphy Engraving, we are American-made.
Pappas isn't here, but I got to say it. Oh, I got to work on that graphic.
Did Pappas make the graphic in Canva?
Yeah, and every time I'm like, I wish you would. You keep saying you're going to, but I wish you would.
I hear retired people are the busiest of us all. So
he is a busy man.
He's probably out on a snowmobile right now.
I don't know when he's leaving.
Toiling about.
He was getting his oil changed at Tire Discounters today.
That's what they all say.
So I'm assuming, Blake Williams was with him, so he actually had a witness. Because I was texting through Blake, yelling at Pappas. So Blake was like the middleman.
That's hilarious.
And I asked a question, and I didn't get an answer. And of course, Pappas being Pappas says, "I heard all firemen are gay." Through Blake, and he goes, "Dude, don't yell at me. I'm just passing it along." I said, "Well, tell that fat hairy Greek to answer a fucking question." And guess what? Didn't get an answer.
You guys are so mean.
Did not get an answer.
You guys are so mean.
I'm not shocked. But yeah, so yeah, we got some big things coming up. A lot of planning in the process, but I believe one more is coming out of here again Saturday potentially. Again, trying to track. Well, Pappas is probably going to be out of town, but trying to get Dan to actually say something versus talking over people. Like,
might have to drive over to his house and check his paper calendar. Make sure he wrote it down.
Have to go around the corner. Paula,
I'll text Paula.
Paula, let me see that calendar. Take a picture.
Paula, let me see Saturday the 31st. Take a pic.
That's what we talked about last podcast, but I think it's going to be, and it'll probably be roughly probably around 4:00 Eastern. But I'll keep you posted. But guys,
Check out the gram,
yeah,
the Book of Faces.
gram.
He'll put it out there on the story.
I'll do something.
We appreciate everybody jumping in and being in the chats tonight. It was very fun. Thanks to John Smith and Tyler and John Bates.
Sorry,
Britt,
we can't say that Jill's pregnant because that wasn't a surprise, and she didn't lose her diamond ring.
I did not. And if I am pregnant, then it is the second coming of Jesus Christ, and y'all better get your shit in order because there are multiple layers happening that thing would have to fight through.
You've got 12 hours.
Yeah. No.
Synchronized watches now. But we love you guys.
Fake news.
Tell your friends and download, subscribe, do all the shit. If you know somebody that is interested in some other shit outside of politics, then tell them to stay tuned for Kiefer the Therapy. But we'll see you guys soon, and we love you. And Falk, keep sending me the stuff on Instagram. I love it. I just got to try to get it all into StreamYard, but you send me some good shit, and I appreciate you. And Will Gray, thanks for the beers. Marines Blood, we love you. And
100%.
100%. Everybody take a drink. We'll see you Saturday.